Cieran McNamara swindled more than £300,000 from 4 women across the UK between the 1st of September 2022 and the 25th of September 2023. The investigation began when one of his victims in Cheshire realised what he was doing and reported her concerns to police. McNamara was leading a lavish lifestyle, travelling first class across the UK on trains, planes and staying in 5-star hotels. The investigation uncovered how McNamara, who also used the names Ciaran Griffin, Ciaran McNamara and Myles McNamara, was able to lead such a lavish lifestyle. He met his victims through a variety of different methods. On some occasions he met them online, whilst on others he would visit exclusive hotels and clubs with the overall aim of preying on wealthy individuals to manipulate for his own gain. After carefully selecting his victims, he would start relationships with the women, convincing them that he was a successful businessman with a high-value property portfolio across the UK. To help convince the women of his wealth, he showed them images of him at mansions in London and Cheshire to substantiate his account, as well as pictures of him travelling first class across the world. He would also flood the women with gifts, weekends away, and take them out for expensive meals. However, what the victims didn't know is that he was using the money that he had taken from other women to fund his lifestyle. After convincing his victims they were in a loving relationship, he'd create a fake crisis claiming that he was having issues with his banking and needed to borrow money, which he said he would repay as soon as possible. If any of the women questioned his motives, he would turn it on them and blame them for doubting him. In total, McNamara managed to manipulate his 4 victims in Cheshire, Essex, Hertfordshire and Warwickshire to hand over £302,054.26. We only had an alias name and a mobile number to work with. However, when examining the bank accounts victims had transferred money into, there was one account which stood out as it didn't follow the same pattern as the other bank accounts. We discovered that he'd provided his own bank account details, which was in a previous legal name. This gave us the lead we needed to track him down. McNamara was arrested in Colchester on Thursday the 28th of September 2023 and was later charged with 4 accounts of fraud by false representation. Following his arrest, officers raided a lockup which was being rented by McNamara, where they recovered approximately £19,500 worth of brand new goods, including a £1,900 Burberry coat, a £400 Burberry scarf, Dewberry boots, Gucci trainers and a pink golf set. McNamara appeared at Chester Crown Court on Tuesday the 6th of February 2024, where he was sentenced to 7 years in prison. McNamara is also subject to a serious crime prevention order, meaning there are a number of conditions he has to abide by. The order lasts for 5 years, starting on his release day.